In everything we do, one of the most important features of our lives is the land on which we operate. Everything we do has to be done on land. And we are lucky in Edo State in the sense that for over 700 years, we developed a land management system that everybody knows about and everybody respects. The Benin Empire is reputed to be one of the most organized in Africa in terms of the way it has carried out its affairs. If there's one thing this government is going to leave behind, it is a master plan for Edo looking out for the next 30 years. So that every community who says, this is our land, must now come and register that land with government, and we document it within our master plan. Because if you don't register it, it is not your own. Registration is now the proof of ownership of community land. Before you sell, you have to show us a layout. That layout must conform with our master plan. If it does not conform, we will not agree. This government has said our master plan is going to be our Bible for development. Nothing is going to happen, nobody is going to build any house in Edo State going forward after we have launched this master plan without first making sure that that land, you own it, or it was sold to you by the owner. Every building must have a building plan. All we're trying to do is to make our city and our state beautiful. We want to attract investments. We want to have an orderly state. Mistakes have been made in the past. We cannot continue with those mistakes going into the future. You voted for us because you believe in us. We now say we must correct all the mistakes of the past and lay a future that we'll be proud of for our children. That is the purpose of doing all of this. We're trying to stop a trend that is going to consume all of us. Every inch of land that has been taken by a land grabber from the owner, I will retrieve it and give it back to the original owner. And the owners will now have to plan, make sure that everything they are now doing complies with the law. Secondly, we now have everything to register every inch of land in Edo. So we are waiting for you to come. And we will give time frames. I've told them from January next year, we're going to be increasing the cost of CFOs. So people must now quickly come and start registering because we're the cheapest in West Africa. We've made substantial investments in GIS, Geographical Information Systems. And every inch of land will now be registered.